These modern mummies, preserved skinless human cadavers, are the latest fad in the exhibition world. More than 22 million people have lined up in cities like New York, Houston, Tokyo, and London to see real human bodies on display. But where do these bodies come from? In China, a bizarre new industry has emerged. Body factories that preserve and produce human corpses for museum exhibitions. I'm going to take you to one of the biggest factories. This is David Barboza reporting from Dalian, China for the New York Times. Gunther von Hagens, a controversial German medical doctor, is the creator of Body Worlds, the first wildly successful anatomy exhibition that has spawned several imitators. He has been dubbed Dr. Death and Dr. Frankenstein by those who for more than a decade have questioned the source of his cadavers and how he displays them. But a few weeks ago, he agreed to a lengthy interview and a tour of what he calls his Chinese manufacturing facility, located in a series of unmarked buildings. Dr. von Hagens says he wants to clear up the confusion about his work and that of his competitors.
I want to be the Mercedes of anatomy. So as long as in my lifetime, before I'm a candidate of my exhibition itself, I think I should be the leading inventor, developer, figure in plastination when it comes to technology, when it comes to quality, to masterpiece of anatomy, when it comes to ethical standards.
Sporting a black fedora, which he almost never takes off, Dr. von Hagens took me and another journalist through a campus filled with underground bunkers, dissection rooms, and a warehouse crowded with steel containers holding human and animal remains. When we arrived in the storage area, he called on his workers to open everything. He wanted to show off his prized specimens, human and animal cadavers that he planned to preserve through a process he invented and patented called plastination. In one underground bunker, his staff pulled a bear out of a container that, he said, had just come from a German zoo. And when they lifted the lid on another, there were several human bodies floating in formaldehyde. Many shows featuring preserved human cadavers have been accused of using unclaimed Chinese bodies. But Dr. von Hagens insisted all his exhibition bodies come from donors, mostly from Europe. Once inside his factory, a team of workers dissects the corpses or saws them into slices while frozen. Later, body fluids are removed and eventually replaced with a soft polymer or plastic, creating a human plastinated specimen. The final stage is the positioning room, where about 50 medical school graduates clean the bodies and pose them in lifelike positions for the traveling exhibitions. This is what it is like to walk into a room of assembly line workers and see them dissecting skinless corpses and posing them in playful positions, like holding a guitar. Dr. von Hagens told us this was all about education and making the study of anatomy fun. But this factory is also big business. Besides the vast millions made on exhibitions, part of this facility is producing books, DVDs, toys, and anatomy games for schools. The business is so big that several other Chinese entrepreneurs are jumping in, including some of Dr. von Hagens' former employees.
Copying, flattery is the best form of recognition, you know. Everything also successful in the world is copy. So there's no problem.
Dr. von Hagens calls their work shoddy and hints that some of them may be obtaining bodies illegally. The Chinese authorities are now investigating whether these factories are fostering an illegal trade in human corpses. In the past week, the Chinese authorities have put out new regulations outlawing the buying or selling of human bodies or body parts. They've also introduced new restrictions on the import and export of human bodies. Still, several Chinese workers here said they come because it's difficult to find work after medical school. And Dr. von Hagens, he says he came to China because it's the world's factory floor, and it's rich in skilled workers, making toys, electronics, and now, human bodies. This is David Barboza reporting for the New York Times.